I can't buy a goddamn GPU. Ugh. No, and you guys think that was just for the intro. Yeah, no, I literally cannot buy a GPU, and this is actually a huge problem. Now, I know this is not a new problem per se, but it is definitely a problem for me right now, and especially with apparently what's going on political-wise, which I won't get too much into because I am not a political guy, but I will say that apparently it has something to do with the whole political side of things. Maybe I should take this thing off the tripod. I don't think I really need it to be on the tripod. Oh my god, it's so zoomed in for no reason. Okay, here we go. I need to attach the light that I have to this camera. But yeah, so first of all, I'm actually about to head out. I'm about to go to my little place where I do my work and study and all that stuff. So what I'm about to do, I haven't combed my hair yet, but I'm about to. But I'm about to get in my car. All right, so apparently it's raining today. They didn't tell me that. And if you're asking who they is, then yeah, I don't know. But like at the same time, buying a GPU has been one of my biggest setbacks when it comes to. Oh my god, I hate my car when it does this. But yeah, obviously, as you guys should probably know, is that my PC recently just died. And because of that, now I'm going to have to actually get another PC. But instead of just trying to get another laptop again, because I'm actually kind of done with laptops, I've always wanted a desktop gaming PC that I've built myself. And I have never actually had that because of the fact that, well, I'm poor. Like, building a PC is, I know people say, oh yeah, you know, it doesn't cost that much. But in terms of convenience for someone like me who likes to move around a lot, and, you know, having a desktop PC in the past, it probably would not have had too much of a use for me. Of course, though, I thought that I could just get by with a laptop. Obviously, I'm not really being completely truthful there. I know that I probably would have had a lot of use with a desktop anyway, but I'm just saying that in practicality at the time, it just didn't seem like it was going to be all that useful or worth it. But now I'm actually trying to do that because actually it's my childhood dream. I've been wanting to have a desktop PC ever since I've been 11 years old. I've actually never had a desktop before, and that's my new goal now. I want to make a PC that is a beast, an absolute beast of a system that I made myself, and I can call it like my baby. It's going to be called the KamyKam Station or something like that. Ah, freak, I just did that. Ooh, freak. Alright. But yeah, obviously we're already here. Because we didn't really go that far. Shout out to my friend Soultread for getting me this Felicia poster from a convention. I am too poor to go to conventions, so I could not go to it. But obviously, this is Felicia from Darkstalkers, all looking absolutely sexy as hell, not gonna lie. You guys already should know I love Darkstalkers, and yes, the video, whenever I get a new PC, I will continue that video, but man, this is awesome. I don't know who actually made this. I think it says it right there, but I'm too afraid of taking this out of the packaging, so shout out to whoever who made this. If you guys can link who made this poster in the comment section below, I'd really like it. Probably do like a Google image search or whatever, but this is great. I just leave it in here because I don't know where to put it in my house, so I put it in a secure place in my backseat. I'm not even gonna lie. But then when I put it in the backseat right here, it's like you get to see Felicia in my window. So I got a bad cat girl right in the back of my seat. That is like, y'all, come on, look, come on. She's right there. Come on. That's my wife. But of course, the idea of getting a GPU right now in the early part of 2025 is almost goddamn impossible. Even if you're not even looking at a real crazy system or crazy GPU, why is this zoomed in? But like, if you're not even looking at a GPU that is like a 50 series, it's still even hard to get like a 40 series fucking GPU, which obviously I would actually want to have a 40 series GPU because, or 40 or 50, because I don't really want to go too far back in terms of GPUs because they'll lose their relevance over time. Although I have heard that people still do have like GTX 1080 graphics cards, which were really solid way back in like 2017. So I think that's absolutely insane. But right now, actually, I'm actually uploading and editing all these videos that you guys are seeing so far, the last two at least, with this Mac laptop. Now, this is an old Mac laptop from 2015. Obviously, my last computer was actually a lot better than this. And of course, I know it's a Mac and whatever, but honestly, it is pretty out of date. I couldn't even install iMovie, and I can't even install like the latest updates for Mac at this point in time. I know it's like 10 years old, but you could still have a PC from like 2015 with Windows 11, with Windows 10, and you can still upload it. You can still update it to Windows 11. So this is what we're unfortunately going to have to be working with for now. But at the same time, I do want to update it in the future. Now, the point of the matter, what I'm trying to get at is that I've been trying to actually buy a 4070 Ti Super for a little bit because that's actually the graphics card that I actually want. And I thought that, hey, that's a nice, apparently it's like a mid-range. I'm surprised it's mid-range for like 800 bucks, but that is actually what the MSRP price actually of it is. But if you look on any website that is official, like Best Buy or like Amazon or whatever, they're usually sold out. But if you look on like eBay for like any like used copies or whatever, why is that so loud? If you look on eBay for like any used like graphics cards or whatever for a 4070 Ti Super, they're usually being sold for a lot more, like 900 or something more for that. Now, I might have to bite the bullet for that one because I actually seen some pretty absurd prices for the 4070 Ti Super, but at the same time, it shouldn't even be this way. Why the fuck is the fucking, like like I said in my last video about the Nintendo Switch, I absolutely cannot stand scalpers. I do not like resellers that try to like sell things for a higher profit, especially when it's absolutely outlandish. Like if something is like $700 and something like some bozo online fucking sells it for like $1,400. Like, the fuck? And obviously these companies are not really going to do anything about it because, hey, I mean, they already sold it, whatever. Meeting and doing all that stuff honestly gets their market demand to actually go up because now I'm over here thinking like, oh man, I got to get a 4070 Ti Super and, all that other stuff. Now, I am going to be trying to maybe downsize my build or whatever just for a little bit so I can maybe upgrade in the future. But at the same time, I'm not even sure if I'm able to even do that because the motherboard, the main fucking thing in the system, I can't even find the goddamn motherboard for a good price. I've seen the motherboard apparently at MSRP, it's like $330, $40. It's like Asus ROG Strips Z790, 2 Wi-Fi A, something like that. And it is like $300 something. I seen it online for like $400 goddamn $500 online for absolutely fucking no reason. And it honestly pisses me off because I'm just trying to build a PC right now and all these prices are fucking reminding me, oh yeah, I can't buy a PC. Now again, like I said, I can downsize, I know I can. It's just, at the same time, when are these prices gonna go down? Because as far as I know, they don't go down all that much. And even if you do have like a thing where it notifies you if like something is going on sale or whatever, it's usually really fucking hard to actually buy it before the goddamn scalpers, the bots or whatever. And obviously, I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money. But when I do actually spend my hard-earned money on stuff, I at least want to be able to like, buy the fucking things I actually want. Now, the other thing that apparently is going on is apparently there's some weird stuff that's going on political-wise when it comes to like tariffs or political or trade prices. Apparently, Donald Trump, I heard, pissed off fucking Canada because I guess he said that Canada should be like a state. I don't know what he would. I'm not political, but what the hell? And then he said something about China, and now China's like increasing their prices for trading and stuff. And it's just like, apparently all that stuff is, everything is going to be going higher up in prices in terms of importing things, and it's just so fucking stupid. Like, apparently that also will actually be the reason why, you know, apparently the Nintendo Switch 2 and Mario Kart 8 and some other games probably are going to actually be going up in price as well, you know, just to make up for that stupid tariff nonsense. It is so fucking baffling that this shit is actually fucking happening. Of course, like right now, out of all times where I'm actually trying to get a PC, apparently now things are going up in prices and no one can buy stuff, right? I heard some bad stuff about the 50 series too. So even if you could get your hands on some of these GPUs or whatever, why would you want to when the fucking thing apparently craps out and apparently some of them aren't even as good as they probably should be at the price point? And I've seen some really fucking crazy prices for fucking GPUs. I think I've seen like 50 series graphics cards for like, I don't know, like $4,000, fucking $6,000. Like, what the fuck are you gonna be doing with a GPU like that? Going to fucking Mars, dude? That is insane. Like, honestly, I can't believe that they, you know, release graphics cards like this, like annually. Honestly, we shouldn't, with this in mind, we shouldn't even have graphics cards every fucking year or every fucking 2, 3, 4 years. Like every 5 years, another graphics card should come out. Graphics cards should be as rare as fucking video game consoles at this point with the rate that people buy and apparently make them. It's just absolutely insane. Do you guys like the fucking Hatsune Miku shirt? Okay, I love Hatsune Miku. She's fucking awesome. She's hot. I goon to her every day. But no, she is pretty awesome. But the point of the matter is, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Obviously, I can't buy a GPU right now, but if you guys could give me some advice or something like that of the sort, I would really appreciate that. And obviously, I really liked the last video. Apparently, a lot of you guys liked the last video too, apparently, which is very surprising because I'm just talking about stuff while I'm doing the dishes or whatever. But I didn't really have too much else to do besides, you know, come to my little study room and all the other stuff. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What do you guys want me to talk about next? Do you want me to talk more about PCs? Do you guys want me to talk about waifus and how I go into Marvel Rivals characters? Well, let me know in the comment section down below. But with that being said, guys, if you guys like this video, subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, guys, thank y'all for watching. Have a good day for watching us. And as always, Johnny. I don't know what I just did.